Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Lawrence Michael. I am the operations manager for a company called Quality Remediation. We've been in business since 2004, and we deal with all types of indoor air quality concerns, including mold, lead, commercial duct cleaning, water and fire damage, and hazardous material cleaning. So today I want to take a minute to go over the policies and procedures and safety requirements that we have to adhere to on all indoor air quality concerns. We have a lot of documentation that we have to have prior to beginning any type of project when it comes to hazardous materials. Some of those documentations include toolbox safety meetings. We have to have a toolbox safety meeting every morning prior to the start of a shift. This allows all the technicians and foremen to know the types of hazards that they're going to be dealing with, know the types of PPE that they're required to wear. Once the toolbox safety meeting has been completed, we have to go through a JSA document, which is a job safety analysis, which again does the same thing. It allows all the technicians, the foremen, contact personnel for the different types of areas that we're working in to all know the types of hazards and safety requirements that they have to adhere to. Once the job safety analysis is completed, we also have an emergency procedure form. The emergency procedure form allows all the technicians and foremen to know where their primary assembly point is if there was an incident like a fire or there was a need to get out of the building in a orderly fashion. On top of all the safety documentation that we have to have, so that JSA, that toolbox safety talk, and that emergency procedure form, we're required to have all the SDS sheets for any chemicals that we're going to be using. SDS is safety data sheet. All the different chemicals that we use have their own specific SDS sheet, and they all have to be on site prior to beginning the job. On top of that, every piece of equipment that we use has to have an operations manual present, so that way everybody knows what to do in the event of an emergency with a piece of equipment, how to run it, how to use it, clean it, safely shut it down at the end of the day. Once all the documentation is completed, we go to all of our PP, which is personal protective equipment. All the technicians and foremen have to wear all their personal protective equipment prior to entering any contaminated area, and then take it off before leaving that contaminated area, all in an event to protect the employees and then eliminate cross-contamination into unaffected areas. This PPE includes a full chemical suit with hoods and boots, a full face respirator with P100 filters, nitrile gloves, and then Kevlar gloves. Both gloves protect against chemical spills, chemical burns, cuts and abrasions, and then also a hard hat for falling objects, and then safety glasses to protect their eyes from chemical spills or any other debris from getting in their eyes. The IICRC's guidelines for cleaning contaminated surfaces, including contact cleaning all these surfaces with an EPA-approved sanitizer and rags. Once the contact cleaning of these surfaces is completed, we then use a fogger. A fogger still uses an EPA's approved disinfectant, but it gets into all the interstitial space. It covers all the surfaces, so that way, even if you were to miss a small area when you're contact cleaning, all the surfaces get decontaminated with a disinfectant. The dwell time is different on all different types of disinfectants. The disinfectant that we use inside of a fogger is called Shockwave. It is on the EPA's N list, and its dwell time is 10 minutes. So in order for a surface to be completely decontaminated, it has to be contact cleaned with a disinfectant and then fogged with a disinfectant, and it has to stay wet for that dwell time of 10 minutes. Once that is all done, that area can be officially decontaminated, and then we put a sign on it saying that it's been disinfected. If you have any hazardous concerns at any of your residential or commercial properties, you can give us a call. We're on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and we can come in and apply a disinfectant and apply a sanitizer to that area. So thank you for your time. I hope you guys have a good weekend. We'll have another video coming next week where we'll focus on a different type of indoor air quality concern, whether that's mold or lead or duct cleaning or water and fire damage. So I hope everybody stays safe. Thank you for your time, and we'll see you next week.